Hey, 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 this is Button. She is being a little red herring today because she wants attention. She is scratching and playing and being mischievous and pawing at me because she wants attention. And the idiom I shared today in another segment that I do was about red herrings and how sometimes things aren't what they seem. Really amazing, right? Sometimes the things that we observe, the things that we see aren't the real story, aren't what's really going on. Think the news today. It's not always what it seems, right? A lot of what's being presented is changed and edited and made to have us feel a certain way or react a certain way that isn't really indicative of what the real story is, what's really going on there. And I observed yesterday and today with the cat and examples of red herring behavior. When kids or when pets want attention, maybe they sense that we're having a hard time or that we're struggling or that we're emotionally upset or our energy is off. They will do whatever they can to get attention. Think of the dogs barking in my videos. Half my videos have the dogs barking because they want my attention right now. They want to divert my attention from what I'm doing, usually making a video, to them. The kitty wants to divert my attention from making a video to giving her pets and love. Well, I'm like, hop up, I'll pet you while I do my video. Because I'm hooked to my microphone, so I didn't want to unhook to take and didn't get her some food or do whatever she wants. So she just gets attention right now. But although we strive for attention, when we're getting attention, we're doing it for our reason, right? We're trying to get attention. We're trying to build curiosity so that people will notice us and pay attention to us. That's for us. Now, hopefully what you're trying to get them to pay attention to is in their own best interest and good for them. And they'll only pay attention if it's in their filter and in their zone of what they're looking for. So that's a good thing. But we have to remember that it's us diverting their attention from something else. We all live, excuse me, in this steady stream of consciousness, right? Our life is like a never-ending, always running story and dialogue in our head. And in order to get anyone's attention or to pay attention to anything, something has to interrupt that dialogue, what we're thinking, that stream of consciousness that we have going on in our head. And anything that does that, sometimes it's for us, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a red herring. Sometimes it's misinformation. Sometimes it's something that's used to distract us from something else that we should be paying attention to. Think of the class clown in school. The class clown was diverting our attention from the learning material that we were supposed to be learning in school, right? Now, I love the class clown, so don't get me wrong there. It's just an example I thought of. And the news and the media and information from businesses and advertisements and propaganda. I mean, we're surrounded by all of these things vying for our attention. Social media has amped up. The internet has amped up the amount of information that is thrown at us, by a magnitude of hundreds, if not thousands of messages and pieces of information a day that bombard us to pay attention to and think about other things than what we're doing in our life. It's made, social media has become, it's like a new addiction. People are addicted to being distracted from living their lives, me included. Sometimes I procrastinate and get distracted. Procrastination is another example of being distracted from the main thing that we need to do. So it's kind of like a red herring, right? I think now I'm going to think of, excuse me, whenever I catch myself procrastinating, okay, what am I red herring myself from? What am I diverting my attention from? Why am I watching Netflix 3 episodes of whatever, Supernatural, or I was watching Lucifer with the kids last night, which is a funny series, or funny show, by the way, but why am I watching a couple episodes of that and diverting myself from my sleep, which I need more sleep, more than I need to watch a series on Netflix, but I do like to spend time with the kids. So there's a balance there, but I have to be honest with myself. I have to really ask myself, am I using this as a red herring to do things that I really am not moving in the direction of what I want to achieve in my businesses and in my life? Or is it something that's on purpose? And we can just do that and check in with ourselves all the time. So attention, red herring, and thoughts is what I'm thinking about today. Today for the 90-day influencer live video challenge, I'm doing the Epiphany Bridge script. It's such an incredible script. I want to make sure that everybody has that at their fingertips and they're an expert at it and they can use it to not be a red herring, but to share who they really are and how they can serve other people and why they do what they do. And so I'm teaching that. So today we're going to talk about external wants and desires. What external things do you want and desire? I was going to make it one day all desires, internal and external, but I think they each deserve their own emphasis and their own focus. So we're going to focus on that today. Hanging out with my beautiful granddaughter, and sometimes children are red herrings, right? Sometimes children sense there's things going on in their world that they don't really feel like they have control over, so they act up or they behave in a certain way to divert our attention from something else that's going on in their world and in their life so that they can feel like they're in control of it. We do that all the time as adults. Anytime we dissipate an argument or we distract someone or we get their attention, we're probably diverting them away from something else that they were doing or thinking about or saying or believing. And we need to be really, really good at that to help people to become better versions of themselves. At least that's what I strive to do. I want to make sure that everybody on the planet is better off for having known me or listening to me or having come across me in their real path or on their virtual path, in podcasts or in videos or however they come across me. I want to make sure that I'm leaving them with a good positive impression, something that they can apply or use in their life. If I do that with just one person, I feel like I'm doing the right thing and I'm sharing the right thing. And I guess I'm going to cough today. We've got some really rainy, crazy weather going on here this time of year. And so that makes me feel bleh. Everybody else says they have allergies. I choose to decide that I don't have allergies. I probably do, but I say I don't because it makes me feel better. I am red herring myself. I am convincing myself that I'm distracting myself from the possibility that I could have allergies. So see, we even do this type of behavior. We even do it on ourselves. Actually, we probably do it to ourselves and fool ourselves more than we do anybody else in the way that we choose to interpret things. So that is it. I've got a busy week coming on. I didn't even realize that we've got a holiday coming up. That's how you know you love what you do. You don't even know what time of year or what holidays are coming up. So I hope you feel that way about what it is that you do. If you don't, hit me up. Let me see if I can't help you in some way, shape, or form to love what you do, to make what you do easier. You can always message me. Find me at Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. Sharon Horne, Ellstrom. I don't think I'm using that. Or Pajama Grandma with Gramma. And I would love to help you or point you in the right direction of who can help you with the next thing that you need to do. That's it. Have a fantastic day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye.